Hey guys, welcome to another upgrade edition of the free-for-all showdown. And in today's video, we have ourselves 8 new competitors, boys. 8 new competitors. This is the game 3 out of 5 for the preliminaries. So top 2, again, top 2 advance. I should have actually made sure they knew that. I wish I could type to them. I should have made myself a referee. It's okay. I think they probably know. I've said it many times. But yeah, top 2 of this, advance, guys. Top 2 advance. So with that being said, let's go ahead and introduce our players. We have top left, our purple Protoss. What the fork? Top middle, we have our yellow Zerg, Preacher. Oh, Preacher's in the game, Preacher. Top right, Eurystheus. He's he was actually the first winner of the big event we did the first time. Eurystheus is back in top right as the green Protoss. Session, the pink Protoss in middle right, where it's top at the orange Protoss in bottom right. And Dynamize, the gray Terran. Is that gray, guys? You think that's gray? Does that look light blue to you? That's gray. That has to be gray. The gray Terran in bottom middle. Aesthetic, the green Zerg in bottom left. And finally, we have Retsov, the black Protoss in the middle left. So yeah, dude. We got all of our boys in here, and we got some scout. Everyone's kind of scouting up, seeing their surroundings. Everyone's curious about who's around them, getting to know their neighbors. We have some fast expands going on. We got Preacher going for a fast expand, and we got Aesthetic going for a fast expand. Where top at, the only man to wish people the best of luck. Session says, good luck, good luck. Preacher actually says with the moats, good luck, have fun, happy face. And everyone else chooses to be quiet. They're doing the vibe style where they forget to say GLHF. Hopefully they didn't insult anyone with that. Okay, we got some gateways and forges going, or gateways style with forge coming down from where it's top at. We got another gateway core player in session. We have a quick Nexus in the back with Eurystheus, really making sure he maximizes those probes. Actually double Nexusing really early. Eurystheus going for the super greed build. Not going to lie, guys, this is my kind of player right here. This is exactly how I would do it, too. Greed is the way. Mass probing. I like it. We have Preacher with the fast expand and the macro hatch. I like it, I like it. We got What the Fork playing a super safe style of multi-forge and cannon. Getting rid of, he's prioritizing upgrades as it seems, going for weapons right off the bat. And we have a Zealot rushing from What the Fork into Retsov's base. Stalker from Retsov pops out. It will make short work of the Zealot, but there's been a mineral disruption in the process, and right now, sitting at the Harvester tab, we have Retsov, the Black Protoss, sitting at only 20 Harvesters. Actually, What the Fork sitting at even less, at 18. He's playing super safe. Now he's at 19. But look at green, dude. Look at Eurystheus. Already at 29 probes. He's going to be the first man to break into the 30s. So he is cruising with these probes. Second place on workers is the... sorry, I don't know why it took me so long. The green Zerg, Aesthetic, coming up quickly into second place. He might actually take the lead here pretty quick, though, because he has 4 hatcheries pumping drones like crazy. So his economy is probably going to explode here in a second. And yeah, this is our only Terran, boys. Just so you know, we only have 1 Terran in this game. There is only 1 Terran. It's all Protoss and Zerg. 2 Zergs, 5 Protoss, and 1 Terran. So I'm curious to see what his strategy is. And he actually looks like he's wanting to kill the rocks. A little bit of a Ling pressure. Oh, dude, this is not a good idea for Preacher. I'm scared for Preacher. Because Eurystheus is a killing machine. He's literally the Terminator. He's the T-1000 or T-5000. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I'm sorry. I just failed. I shouldn't even have tried. He's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? He will terminate anyone on this map. Preacher might have just stirred up a hornet's nest. We'll have to see. He's not gonna do a ton of damage here to Preacher. Or sorry, Preacher's not gonna do a ton of damage to Eurystheus. He might just piss him off. So Preacher, dude, cover yourself. This is be careful. You're right next to him. He's feeling threatened already. Eurystheus is not a person to be taken lightly in this game. Meanwhile, Session getting his weapon upgrade, going for possibly fast blink. He hasn't really chosen an upgrade yet. He might also be just beating this to get really quick +2. I mean, dude, Preacher is pissed. Oh, Preacher is like, you know what? I don't care. I'm shoving creep in your face, and I want a fight. Preacher might bite off more than he can chew, guys. I'm not going to lie. Preacher, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors here on killing Eurystheus. But this man is a beast at StarCraft, so you must be careful. Preacher is currently setting up some spores, getting ready for potential air harass. And now this is that scary thing you do, right? If you piss off your neighbors too much, they might all kill you. So Preacher, dude, he is looking to anger some Protosses right now. This queen is putting a creep tumor right in Protoss's face. Meanwhile, we have some Stalker on Stalker violence in bottom right. No one really taking a fight yet. Both players kind of feeling each other out, kind of guarding themselves and, you know, taking it easy. We have a bunch of racks, and the back door has now been broken by Dynamize. He has not fully committed down the hallway yet, but the rocks are broken, so this could be a back door into where Top Hat's base. Meanwhile, other Protosses, Retsov currently going for a bit of a hybrid style, opening up with some gateway going into Stargate after. Now getting ready to set up an expansion. Stalker pressure from Session. Meanwhile, Zealot pressure from Eurystheus. Stalker on Stalker violence, kind of these guys are again kind of feeling each other out, but this is the big one. Preacher might have pissed off Eurystheus, and Eurystheus looking like he's gonna push with Charge Lot. Charge is on the way, it's almost halfway done. Charge Lot, Archon, or sorry, Charge Lot Immortal versus Ling Roach, guys. Not gonna lie, I feel like I give the advantage here to the Protoss. Also, Protoss is on 1-1 upgrades. Eurystheus is on 1-1 upgrades. Preacher is currently sitting on 0-0 with upgrades, all 3 upgrades starting right now. So the upgrades for Protoss definitely in the advantage here. And this is a big army, boys. Preacher might actually die right now. At the same time, we have more Stalker on Stalker violence. The Session actually manages to kill the natural of Where a Top Hat. Where a Top Hat pushing forward and taking a bit of a loss here, but deciding to pull back entirely. And at the same time, Eurystheus is knocking out the expansion to Preacher. But is Eurystheus going to go all the way? Is he going to be like, you attack me, I'm going to kill you? Or is he going to just say, you know what? Mind yourself. Back up. Oh, it looks like Eurystheus is pissed. He's like, no, I'm not fucking around. I'm going to kill you now. And also we have Session on Where a Top Hat violence in the bottom right. Session actually taking an aggressive expansion. It looks like Session has no intentions of backing off because he wants these bases. He wants the money of Where a Top Hat. Eurystheus having the same idea on Preacher's base, actually killing every upgrade before they can finish, which is setting the upgrades for Preacher back into the Stone Age. He's going to be sitting on 0-0-0 on everything for a long time now, and it might not matter because he might be dead here pretty soon. So we'll have to see if he can somehow maintain a recovery, establish a defense. Mothership Core goes down. Meanwhile, on this side, it seems like Where a Top Hat doesn't have much. He looks like he has upgrades, but he doesn't really have units to... He has a lot of weapon upgrades, dude. If he had an army... Oh my god, remember this? The exact same location from yesterday? The Great Migration! He's hiding his probes. This is literally the same fucking base and the same thing that happened yesterday. Preacher taps out, calls GG. Like I said, he started up a Hornet's Nest, guys. Eurystheus is a scary competitor. You gotta be mindful of who you want to attack and how many people you want to piss off. So Preacher tapping out. He decides to run his drones. He thinks maybe there's a chance where he can relocate in a new world. But he is pretty dead. Meanwhile, we have another player, Aesthetic, pushing the defensive Dynamize. And Dynamize, I mean, we didn't catch the whole front of that, but maybe a little bit too... did he push the hallway? Like, I actually kind of missed it. Sorry about that, but like, it looks like Dynamize just got ran over. Maybe Dynamize set up for an attack against Where a Top Hat and just kind of did not prepare for Aesthetic's push. Meanwhile, we got Retsov currently setting up a Skytoss army in the middle of the map. Preacher finally tapping out entirely, getting eliminated. All of his drones died in the middle of the map. We got Probes trying to hold up the line and kill the Stalkers. But Session not going to make the same mistake as the Protoss did yesterday, who continuously, I think it was Ninja Doggy, who kept letting Where a Top Hat live. Where a Top Hat ended up eventually dying yesterday anyways, but Where a Top Hat managed to scurry around for like 20 minutes. But this time, he is going down quick. I don't know. What's the last building for Where a Top Hat? Oh, it's right there. It's the pylon. And yeah, we have our Terran player. Dynamite is currently lifting buildings around the map, hiding wherever he can. Is there a command center? I don't think so. I think he's being revealed, guys. Meanwhile, we have Eurystheus now pushing Sessions base, deciding he took the expansion of Preacher. He maintained his zone, and now he's looking to take another, pushing hard into Sessions base. And now we have Skytoss on Zerg Violence. Mass Hydras that are 2-2 fighting Skytoss that is 2-1-0. I definitely give the advantage here to Zerg. Protoss sitting on 93 supply, Zerg sitting on 171. Aesthetic, not fucking around, guys. He's not fucking around. He is on 3 bases with like 30 hatcheries, and he has another base going down. So he's taking the base of Dynamize, and Aesthetic is our first Zerg we've actually seen in all of these free-for-alls just dominating in the early game. So he might actually be, you know, maybe we got a fucking dark horse here, guys. This man's a dark horse. We got probes from where it's top at trying to kill Sessions Nexus. Session basically saying, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Get off. Get off. Aesthetic pushing into Retsov's base, where top at actually tapping out. This is his last building. Tapping out, calling it quits. So 2 players already eliminated. Now Aesthetic pushing in hard, and will Retsov have enough? Will there be enough time? Will the upgrades finish? I'm not going to lie, time is not on Retsov's side because these Hydras are already bashing the wall down. And we'll come back and check this out in just a second because we have another fight going on here. Immortal Stalker versus Immortal Stalker on both sides, but this is a massive advantage for Session. Session with a 50 supply lead. Currently over here, Skytoss still not choosing to engage yet. These players both backing off. Session with his big fat army. Big Protoss cockaroni with a ton of upgrades. Oh my god, dude, Session's huge. Session's got a lot. Session's got 6 weapon upgrades and he's getting fat. Eurystheus is on 12 upgrades though. Session's actually also super scary. And here we go, boys. Carrier on Hydra Violence. Is it going to be enough? Carrier's currently on 2-2 upgrades. Hydra's on 2-2 upgrades as well, but there's just not enough interceptors. Those things are engaging as fast as they're dying. And these Hydras are doing work. All the carriers are pretty much depleted. Not enough money for Protoss to really do much here. But I think since this is Heart of the Swarm, interceptors are free. They don't cost money. So luckily for him, they don't cost any money, but here's the problem. He doesn't have any minerals to build a new Nexus. So if this Nexus dies, he's legit all in. Meanwhile, we got Eurystheus now pushing into What the Fork's base, trying to establish dominance with his expansion, not wanting to really take any damage here. And Aesthetic currently on 258 supply. Let's actually look at supply really fast. Aesthetic crushing. He's at 258 supply and everyone else is under 200. Also, he's now going ultras. And he just killed the remnants of Retsov's base. And now Retsov deciding, you know what? How about I go ahead and kill another Protoss? And maybe I'll take a new world over here. Take another base. Let's do that. Retsov's last building is this pylon. He does actually have 800 minerals because I guess he canceled some of those production buildings, like upgrades or whatever. So he has managed to maybe be able to rebuild a base. But now we have Session once again engaging into Eurystheus' base. The Concave is massively in favor of Session. But the creep is in Session's face, and Session might be a little bit intimidated by that. Actually, Aesthetic pushing up top middle, making his way in a counterclockwise fashion, and Eurystheus getting a bit of a double-pronged sandwich here. Session on one side, Eurystheus on the other. Or sorry, Eurystheus is getting pushed by Aesthetic on one side and Session on the other. And Eurystheus might have to pull back, dude. Maybe let these two fight each other because he's getting fucking crushed right now, 2v1, in the middle of the map. And what is Aesthetic going to do? Is he going to choose to go down, or is he going to continue forward on his warpath into Aesthetics or into Eurystheus' base? He actually turns around and goes down, and now he's capitalizing on crushing Session's base. So yo, Aesthetic is on 5 bases now, guys. He is taking everyone out in the middle of the map, and this dude has got some monster army going on right now. He's got 3-7 upgrades, and level 3 melee. He's got level 7 range, and he's got level 3 carapace. His army is looking scary. Eurystheus now getting attacked by What the Fork at his other final expansion, trying to maintain. He does. But yeah, big battle going on once again in the middle, and Session's now going to lose another expansion to Aesthetic's army. And a supply once again. Aesthetic sitting still around 200 supply. Everybody else sitting under 100 except for our purple Protoss, the quiet What the Fork, and who's been doing a little bit of pokes here and there, but kind of just minding his own business for a while. But he is currently over 200 supply, guys. So, sorry, over 100 supply. So he's got a bit going on. But Aesthetic has got a scary-ass army here. This dude is fucking controlling everything right now. Mass gateways coming down from Session in bottom right. That is his expansion, so he's looking for some mass production here in a second. Eurystheus kind of trying to hold his own in top middle. He has no resources to speak of, so hopefully for his sake he doesn't get attacked anytime soon. He is exploding with upgrades, though. Currently has 6 weapon upgrades and 8 armor upgrades and a shield upgrade. Now 9 armor upgrades going. So mass upgrades coming out of Eurystheus. Currently on 13,124. How about our next player? Session 2023. Zerg is on 7-4 for the melee. And 7-10 for the range. Our other Protoss, the Skytoss 2-2, who got killed earlier. Retsov. Other Protoss, what the fork, 3-2-12. Or sorry, 3-2-11. So massive upgrades for the 3. I would say the 3 main powerhouses are actually Aesthetic, Eurystheus, and Session. Now Session and Session and Aesthetic looking to take a fight here. I'm not gonna lie, the Zerg is almost at 400 supply, guys. He's going to dominate this Protoss. So I think Session might have regretted what he just did there. He basically walked up to a bear in the woods that was sleeping and he poked it with a stick repeatedly until it woke up, and now he's getting mauled to death. Session might have regretted that, and now he's losing expansion. And this is one of 4 bases that he has, but the Zerg is kind of not stopping. So this might actually cost Session his entire middle expansions and his main base, which has all of his upgrades, which are only halfway done. So they might literally die before they finish. Currently, Eurystheus is just minding his own business, being like, yeah, you guys kill each other for a little while. I'm chilling. No worries. What the fork also just chilling for a little bit. And Aesthetic, he's fucking maxed, guys. He's literally maxed, and he's killing a Protoss with 30 supply. Session actually says, you know what? I've had enough. This Zerg is a monster, and I basically feel like Leonardo DiCaprio did in The Revenant, and I'm fucking done. Yeah, he's out. He's done for. So now Aesthetic just clearing the base out, might decide to expand here as well. Which leaves us the quiet Skytoss of Retsov, the monstrous Zerg who's taking everything, Eurystheus, who's also still very formidable, but he's only on 200 supply. And what the fork? But yo, Eurystheus is about to get attacked right now, guys. Zerg is choosing him as his primary target right now, and I'm not going to lie, he is the biggest threat in the game right now for Aesthetic. So Aesthetic is pushing fucking hard with these Ultras going into Zealots, but the Ultras don't have enough upgrades to fight the Zealots, and the Ultras are going down like crazy. Eurystheus is on 21-230, whereas Zerg is on 12-7. Eurystheus might just be outmatched in terms of supply, but his upgrades are definitely superior. But supply right now is only 68 for Eurystheus and 287 for Zerg, guys. So, yo, Zerg is deciding to back off. Currently, Eurystheus also getting attacked once again by What the Fork. What the Fork is like the thorn in Eurystheus' side this game. Constantly just attacking expansions. But Eurystheus is like, you know what? This Zerg is fucking scary. I need to, oh god, someone's lagging. Uh-oh. Oh no, Eurystheus is lagging. Uh-oh. We'll see if he comes back. But he does have a great upgrade situation. Okay, he's back. He does have a really good upgrade situation going on, but he is definitely down in supply. And in terms of production, Eurystheus only has 10 gateways, guys. It's going to take him a long time to get to a maxed army. Also, he's not prioritizing it right now anyways because he's prioritizing upgrades. He's doing the mass upgrade strategy and units later. Like he probably will be able to do both if he didn't keep losing his expansions, but there's been a lot of battles going on, so he's kind of set behind from that. And now we got mass fucking Banes, guys. We got mass Banes. Again, upgrades for Aesthetic. They're not as good as everyone else's because he's been prioritizing supply instead. He's only 13-8, but he's got a lot of fucking Banes. And here they come. They are crashing down into Eurystheus' base. And there is literally about 5 Banelings for every Stalker, or maybe even like 8 Banelings for every Stalker that exists. Zealots warp in and instantly die. And here we go. These Banelings don't give a shit. They're just crashing forward. And everything is dying. And that is a lot of Banes, guys. This whole base could die right now, I feel like. And Eurystheus calls it in. He taps out. He is He's out, boys. Euresis is a scary guy. I'm not gonna lie. He was probably the favorite of this game. Dude is like 5,400 MMR on ladder. So nicely done by Aesthetic. Crush and face with the Zerg, which leaves us our top 3, which is one player who cockroached his way back into Skytoss, and another quiet what the fork, who has been quietly making a mass supply of Protoss all game, slowly doing little pokes at Euresis' base. But we have upgrades now. 6-3-14 for Purple Protoss. 1-2-3 for Skytoss. That's not very good, guys. These carriers are going to do dick damage right now. And Zerg currently sitting on 11-10 for ground, for melee, and for range 11-17. Okay, so now what the fork is the next target. If he goes down, this is going to leave us top 2, which means Retsov will be our top 2. Actually, no, Terran's still in the game. Dynamize, don't forget about Dynamize. He's still here. It's actually top 4 right now. Okay, well, what the fork just got obliterated. Sorry, I kind of looked away for 1 second, looked back, and he's already dead. The Banelings are just rolling over everything. And what the fork says, holy crap, as Banelings with speed roll into his base and just obliterate everything, followed by Ultras and Hydras. And Zerg is on currently max supply after the fight on 5 bases with like 25, 30 hatcheries. I don't even know how many hatcheries this guy has. He's got a lot of hatcheries, guys. And, yo, Dynamite is currently doing some depot micro. Nicely done. And what the fork? Looking like maybe he'll get the merciful end here, trying to kill rocks with a cannon. Will Aesthetic decide to crush? He actually decides now, let's prioritize the other Protoss player. This is round 2, Aesthetic versus Skytoss. Remember, Skytoss is in the situation where he's so far back in the Stone Age because of Aesthetic. Aesthetic was the one who destroyed him earlier, and now it's about to happen twice. Skytoss of Retsov, currently on 173 supply, versus, again, a maxed out Zerg. Upgrades for Skytoss are 1-2-6. Upgrades for the Hydras are 16-20. Just so you guys know, these carriers do like 1 damage per interceptor shot to Zerg right now. They don't do anything. So all it is a matter of time. Like, if Aesthetic gives him time, I mean, that's his only chance. But if Aesthetic decides to push, it's really a game of who does Aesthetic want to let get top 2 right now, because he has the ability to kill everyone that's left. So he's currently chilling. Currently has a army following. It looks like a Zergling in the middle or something. His whole army is trying to follow something. Or it's his Hydra. This one Hydra is the king of Hydra. It's the king of Zerg. Let's look at him really fast. Let's get down and dirty. See that Hydra right there, guys? This Hydra is the man that everyone wants to be around. They all love him. He's the king of Zerg. Now they're all listening to his commands. He's saying, get off me. Go attack. Stop fucking blocking me. I want to kill Protoss. And Zerg deciding, you know what? It's time. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Queen's starting off the fight. Oh, Storm is not a good, or Storm is a good idea. It's not bad. It does penetrate through armor 100%. Spells do ignore upgrades in this game, but it's just not enough. There was only 4 Templar to fight an army of Zerg that is literally like an entire screen. So, it's just not enough. All the probes getting just decimated by Baneling, and the base as well. And all the interceptors just dead in seconds by the Queens and Hydras. So, Protoss is just done. Retsov throwing out an LOL because he knows there's literally no chance that he's going to kill this. But maybe, a probe could run out of his base if he has one and try to... Oh, that's not his probe. That's what the Fork's probe. Okay, it looks like Retsov is actually just going to die here. I don't know if he has another building somewhere. He's not actually dead. Where's his building? Where is your building? Ooh, cheeky. He's got a pylon in the top of his base. So, guys, we got 1 pylon for Retsov. We got 6 depots and a factory floating for Dynamize. They're all revealed right now. So, yo, Retsov could literally fly down here and kill the factory. He is being revealed if he just pays attention to it. If he wants a chance at top 2, that would be his best bet. And hoping to God that somehow What the Fork dies first. But What the Fork's got pylons on both sides of Retsov's pylons, so I don't know. It's not looking good for Retsov. Retsov also needs to kill... Like, Retsov could actually kill the last players in this game before he dies. That is actually the only thing that could happen here. other than who does Aesthetic decide to kill first? Aesthetic currently just scouting every base that exists, trying to find anyone that's cockroaching around the map. Most people have quit already, but there are buildings all over the place that have been scattered in many places. And here we go. Aesthetic currently killing What the Fork's top base. What the Fork's not really going to get these probes out. I think these ultras will probably kill them. That one probe might escape. Oh my god. Doesn't escape. It does, but how long is it going to live for? Where is it going to go? It's running into a baneling. Oh my god. And probes are down. What the Fork has been defeated, guys. So that is one player down. That leaves us with top 3. We now have Retsev, who just encountered Aesthetic once again. And, oh my god, Retsev's dead. Okay, so Retsev is gone, boys. He couldn't kill the Dynamize Cockroachy Terran fast enough. So we have top 2 now, which is our Terran player, Dynamize, and Aesthetic, our Zerg player. The Terran Cockroach strategy wins again, flying off the map while everyone kills each other. You know, Retsev could have killed the Terran. He could have. He was revealed. He could have killed him. I think he just didn't realize it. And now he'll probably be kicking himself in the end by going, fuck, I could have got top 2 and now I didn't. So this last building is it, guys. This is the last building in the game here. And now he's moving. I think Dynamize realizes what's... Oh, no, he's... Dynamize currently deciding to just chill in the fucking corner like, oh, this grass looks nice. I'm going to fly in circles. So now it's really up to Aesthetic to realize the situation. Currently killing some of his own stuff to make supply and in production. Do we have a Spire? We do not have a Spire active. And we have Spires on the way. So Aesthetic realizes the situation. He is now going to start hunting Terran buildings. Which is up here. Oh, he's actually scouting Overlords as well. So he's fine. Or I guess he sees it. He's revealed. Can this stalemate? It cannot stalemate because the only thing that could make a stalemate happen is if no minerals or no units die for like 5 minutes. And minerals are going to be mined indefinitely because these mineral patches have like 1 million minerals on them. Which would take... Like, look how long the game's been. It's been 38 minutes. And we've only touched about 4,000 resources out of 1 million. Do the math on that. You'd be here for like fucking a month or something, like 3 months playing this game. We'd be here forever. So there's no way it's going to stalemate. Okay. We'll be here for as long as it takes. Dynamite is actually deciding, you know what? This building, it did the deed. It got me top 2. I'm now going to fly back and land it. And, yeah. We're just chilling, guys. We're waiting for... Okay, so the Spires have finished. And now we're just waiting for... There we go. Some meters are being made. Once these meters pop out, this factory will go down. It will die. But yeah, dude, another top 2. So we're gonna see Aesthetic and Dynamize making top 2, which is now gonna put us at 6 players into our. Let's see how fast factory dies these Hydras. These Hydras have 29 weapon upgrades, and it's dead already. And GG! Oh my god, that was epic! The factory goes down before it could land. That was amazing. Well done by Aesthetic. Nicely played. Aesthetic actually controlled that game like a fucking beast. That was the first time we've seen a Zerg in all of these free-for-alls just dominate everybody. And Aesthetic did it in very convincing fashion, killing, I think, almost this entire lobby. Like, I think Session killed one of the players. He killed What the Fork. Or, sorry, he killed What the Wear Top Hat. But other than that, I really feel... And also, Eurystheus killed Preacher and Top Middle. But other than those two, I really think that Aesthetic killed literally everybody else. So Aesthetic, good job crushing Face. What a god. And yeah, congrats to him. And also congrats to the Terran player of Dynamize for getting top 2. You guys have qualified to Sunday. Thank you for playing, everybody. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next game tomorrow. Peace, guys. Take it easy.